What's up, guys? Just want to go ahead and put this idea down real quick before I forget it or chicken out. I've been putting these ideas down on video for some time just because it freaks me out a little bit. So I'm kind of facing my fears and putting this out to the world because I think it'd be kind of cool to document the process as I try to figure this thing out. So I had this idea, and it's not a yeah, I'm not reinventing the wheel. It's nothing new. It's just basically an idea and focusing on a particular market for an apparel company. Nothing new, nothing revolutionary, no new tech startup, no new app, but definitely a new way and maybe a new spin on something that I see being done, but I think can just be done better. Honestly, if I'm being 100% truthful, I think it can be done better. And that is a faith-based apparel a faith-based apparel company that kind of just puts out cool stuff. I see a lot of these things kind of being put out right now, and they're incredibly inspiring. They've inspired this idea, they've inspired me, but at the same time, when I look at some of the clothing that's being put out, as somebody who considers himself a person of faith, I wouldn't wear them. I just wouldn't wear them. I just don't think they're cool. Like, I don't think they have any style, and I think they're kind of cliche in a lot of regards. So that's just my opinion. That's just for me. That's not to knock, everyone and their hustle and what they're trying to do. But for me personally, I want to create a brand of clothing that would speak to people like me. I know a lot of people like me. I know a lot of people who are really trendy, a lot of people who are really stylish, who really have their finger on the pulse of what's going on, and they love God, or they love spirituality, or they love that journey, but they would never in a million years wear some of the clothing that is being promoted, just because it's kind of corny, just because it's got no style, not because it has no substance, but because it has no style. So what I want to do is create a brand of clothing, or a line of t-shirts, or a line of products in some capacity that speaks to people like me, people who want to love God, or want to love their spiritual journey, or are trying to figure out what their spiritual journey is, and just be fly in the process, by wearing something, by representing something that makes them feel comfortable, makes them feel beautiful, makes them feel dope, whatever it is that they need. So that's kind of the idea, and what I want to do is include you guys in on the process. I had this idea of like doing it all and just kind of refining and making this beautiful product and just putting it out there when it was all polished and ready. But I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm going to do something a little bit different, because there's so many people out there basically doing that, and since my goal is to create something and utilize some of the tools that we have at our disposal, since that method is going to be similar to what other people are doing, I can't in the same way make a brand that does exactly the same thing. So my spin on it is to include you guys in on the process. I've already got a few ideas down on paper. I'm going to be including you guys in that process, and this is hopefully meant to document that as I take this thing from just idea to complete all the way through to fruition, and take it to market. I hope you guys enjoyed that. The name of this company is going to be Alpha Omega Life Apparel, lifestyle brand that is faith-based, or faith-inspired, and motivated by potential. Motivated by the potential that each of us has within us. Motivated by dreams. Motivated by our idea, or our desire to see our purpose fulfilled in this life. Now, whether that is, whether you find your purpose in God or in spirituality, or you're just looking for something bigger than yourself, I hope that this line speaks to you in that regard, but also that you just feel fly when you wear it, that you could feel proud wearing anything that I put out, that you would feel comfortable wearing it anywhere, because it's not some corny, on the nose, hyper religious apparel line that only speaks to a certain margin of society. So that's the idea. I hope you guys vibe with it. I hope you guys will be an interactive part of it. I hope I can get good feedback, bad feedback, suggestions, ideas. Let me know if you're feeling it, what you feel about it. I'm gonna start a channel, I think, do all the normal social media stuff, because I think that's what you have to do to play in the game in this exciting time that we're in, of technology and of information. And shoot, why not apparel too, right? All right, man, that's it for now. I'm gonna get that. I'm glad I was able to get this down. I just had to get it off my chest. I've been thinking about it for days, and I've been wanting to do this and just put it out on a video. So here's the first of hopefully many, and I hope you'll follow me on the journey as well. Stay tuned.